It's around that door.
Right, close in. See, Captain.
Move on, in.
This is Blue Finch. This is Blue Finch. They're closing in. I've hidden
The door. Break it down.
the microfilm. It's near the...
Enough. That will do. Senor Fleming, you have caused us much trouble. But maybe in the end, you will be persuaded to be most helpful.
You'll get nothing from me.
We shall see, senor. Take him away.
Si, Capitaine.
Sit down, Sam.
The first night in about 5 weeks, I decided to get to bed early, and what happens?
Now, sorry, Sam, but something pretty urgent's just come in. Half an hour ago, the WIN satellite picked up an auto distress call from the Santa Marina sector. It looks like they've nabbed Roger Fleming.
Fleming? Why, he was carrying the...
I know only too well what he was carrying. And within 24 hours, so will they. Phone through to the professor. Tell him we're on our way. You make a good cup of coffee, Professor.
Thank you. Now perhaps you can tell us what this is all about.
Well, Mac, the brain pattern Joe has just received, G17, is that of WIN agent Mike Laramie. He and Roger Fleming were working the Santa Marina sector together.
Laramie, the inside man. Fleming, the outside contact.
When the opposition put on the pressure, Laramie decided it was time to move. He contacted Fleming and passed on a top-secret microfilm. But they left it a little too late. Laramie was ambushed and left for dead. He's lying in a Panamanian hospital in a deep coma.
Fleming was captured just inside the border.
What about the microfilm?
He managed to get a message through saying he'd hidden it, but before he could tell us where, they got him.
If Fleming is made to talk and they find that microfilm, it'll blow the cover of every WIN agent in the area.
Will they make him talk?
Well, Fleming's been trained to resist interrogation, but they're bound to break him.
But if you know where he is, why can't you send in some men and just get him out?
For two reasons. One, the less the world knows about this, the better. And two, the fortress where he's being held is virtually unapproachable. But there is one way to reach it. Mike Laramie knows it, and now so does Joe.
We'd better get moving, Chief. Final briefing en route.
Fleming? Fleming? Don't go to sleep. Fleming, don't go to sleep.
Fleming.
Fleming? We your friends. Your real friends. We want to help you. But you must help us.
I've got nothing to say. Nothing.
We know Laramie passed a certain microfilm to you. Please, we do not wish to be any more unpleasant. Tell us where it is.
Tell us where it is.
You're wasting your time. I don't.
Tell us where it is.
No, enough. He is unconscious. Let the drugs do their work. When he wakes, we will break him. It will not take long.
And after?
The same as with any agent caught inside our borders. He will be eliminated.
Explosives, stun gun, compass, flares, transceiver. Everything is fine, Mr. Weston.
Whatever else you'll need will be waiting for you at the final pickup point. Now here's your final briefing. All the arrangements have been made. At 0700 hours, you'll enter Northfield Base. A jet will be waiting. At 0705 hours, you, Sam, and the professor will take off from the hypersonic C-418. You'll be airborne for 5.5 hours. This will give you time to finalize the plan. At 1600 hours local time, you'll touch down at a private landing field, 25 miles east of Patagia. A car will meet you at the airstrip. You'll be driven to a helijet pickup point near the Loreno River Basin. And there's where you take over, Joe. Remember, time will be running out. From here on in, the life of Roger Fleming and the security of that microfilm will be in your hands.
There's the river, Sam. It'll be about another 4 minutes to touchdown.
Sure, Joe. So far, so good.
You see that old boathouse on the south bank? Land beside it. Well, there it is. Just where Mike Laramie and Fleming left it.
Will it do the trick, Joe?
Yes, it can go anywhere. And because it's a hovercraft, it'll clear the river mines around the fortress.
Well, Joe, this is as far as we go. You'll be on your own now. We'll come in with the helijet as soon as you give the word.
Right, Sam. I'll be on my way.
Lieutenant, sit down. You begin to annoy me.
Fleming gave me this scar. I've waited a long time to settle with that gringo dog.
That happened months ago. You don't forget easily, huh? The drugs will do their work. When he has told us what we want to know, you can dispose of him.
Why do you try to fight it, Fleming? Your position is hopeless.
Leave me alone.
Your friends in world intelligence have deserted you, Fleming. No one can help you. No one.
Joe 90 to Sam Louver.
Loud and clear, Joe.
I've made camp. Wake me an hour before sunrise, and I'll move on at first light.
Understood, Joe. Out. Sam Louver to Joe 90. Wake up, Joe. Can you hear me, Joe? It's time to get up. Joe? Come in, Joe. Sam Louver to Joe 90. Come in, Joe.
Hello, Sam.
Anything wrong, Joe?
No, it's all right. I've handled it. I'll move on to the fortress. And thanks for the call. It was, right on time.
I think he is coming around. We will go and rest for an hour, and then begin final interrogation.
Yes, sir.
Joe 90 to Sam Louver.
Loud and clear, Joe.
I'm about a mile from the fortress. We'll maintain radio silence till I've got Fleming.
Okay, Joe. Out.
window. Fleming.
Who are you?
Joe 90, World Intelligence. I've come to... No, I want to help you. Try and stand up.
I don't believe you. Who are you?
Keep your head down. I'm going to blow in this grill.
Sir, can you come down here right away? Someone has broken into the interrogation room.
Who are you? Who sent you here?
In a way, you could say Mike Laramie sent me.
You know Mike Laramie?
Better than anyone.
What's going on here, Lieutenant?
He's a young boy, sir. He must have climbed the wall.
A boy? I don't understand. It is not possible.
I'm from WIN. You've got to believe me.
Leave me alone.
Listen, you owe Mike Laramie $10. He always calls you Digger.
How do you know that?
I know because I am from World Intelligence.
I'll go and put a stop to this, sir.
No! Wait, turn up the volume.
The last thing Laramie said to you was, "See you, Digger."
Just before they closed in. I'm convinced.
Good. Do you think you can make it to the window?
I'll make it.
They're escaping, sir. Wait!
You'd better tell me where you've hidden that microfilm. In case one of us doesn't get through.
Tell him. Tell him.
It's hidden downriver about 8 miles past the Loreno Bridge in the old mission ruins.
At last. Come on, Lieutenant. To the launch.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Senor Fleming. You have been most cooperative. Guards, there is an intruder in the interrogation room. Kill him.
The room must be bugged. They've heard everything. Get moving. And be careful, it's a long way down. Get moving. I'll hold them off.
One of them must have a gun.
Start the launch. We have more important work.
You all right?
Yes. Get to the hovercraft. It's in that clump of trees. Start her up. We've got to beat them to that microphone.
On the backwaters, we'll outmaneuver it. But on the open river, that launch can leave us standing.
Then we'll take the backwaters.
I wish Mike Laramie was here. He knows these channels like the back of his hand.
Let's say he's with us. In spirit.
Look, sir. A hovercraft.
They must have escaped. Full speed. I want that microfilm.
They're gaining on us.
Faster, Lieutenant.
was fantastic driving. Mike Laramie couldn't have done better.
Thanks.
How are you, Mike?
Oh, give me a month and I'll be fine. But how are you? They told me you'd been taken.
I was. I spent a most unpleasant 20 hours in the fortress.
The fortress? But no one's ever escaped from there. How'd you do it, Digger?
A Win agent got me out.
One of our men. Hey, what's his name? He deserved a medal.
Well, that's something I can't tell you. You know, Mike, I was so full of drugs, I thought it was a young boy. He called himself Joe 90.